Hello Ramen Nation, Chris Cobain here bringing you another Pokemon XY Wi-Fi battle that I had against one of my main regulars and one of my earliest subs. A guy most of you should know by the name of Calisthegreatest. Cal and I have been doing battles for a long time, and he started out pretty new and not really sure what he was doing competitively, and over the time in which we battled, he's really improved, and we had a really good match, and I knew I had to upload it. So let's take a look at the teams here. We've got my Braviary, Caracosta, Mega, Roserade's new, Florgs, and Furfrou is new. And on Cal's side, he's got the Sawsbuck, the Weezing, the X-Ball, the Durant, the Jellicent, and the Pharaoh Seed. So right off the bat, I'm pretty scared of this team. I've got really nothing equipped very well to handle the Pharaoh Seed. I've got one fighting attack on my team with Braviary Superpower and absolutely no fire attacks. Durant's a bit of a problem if he can get set up. Weezing, I don't have much equipped for. Unfortunately, my special attackers here, Yanmega and Roserade, really just don't carry the attacks to take out a Pharaoh Seed, or really Weezing for that matter. The only neutral attack between the two of them that would work on a Steel type would be a Shadow Ball on Roserade. So I knew right off the bat that I was going to have to do work to get rid of that, and that I would be willing to basically take any risk to get rid of them. So as long as I could keep myself in a position to win later. So the obvious lead here is Pharaoh Seed. He's going to obviously take it out here for some Stealth Rocks or Spikes or whatever, maybe Thunder Wave, whatever you want to use here. So my lead is the one thing that's got super effective damage. It's going to be Braviary. Turn 1, he's going to protect. I didn't account for that. I didn't think he was going to be carrying it, so I go for the superpower, and unfortunately, it's not going to work. He knows I'm locked into it, so now I have to switch. I wasn't sure what he was going to bring in. I was thinking maybe Sawsbuck, I could Sludge Bomb, or Jellicent, I could Giga Drain, but he stays in. I switch into Roserade because of it, and the Leech Seed obviously doesn't work. So now I can go for Shadow Ball, which I thought would do a lot more than that, actually. I am a 252 special attack set, Jolly, and I'm Assault Method actually for some bug with some speed on top of it. But I'm not hitting this thing for damage at all. I'm very surprised by that. I know this thing's special defense isn't crazy. The Eviolite is just that much of a powerful item, I guess. So second turn, he doesn't go for the kill. He knows he can live some, so why not set up Spikes? And then before he dies, he's going to go ahead and finish me off with the Gyro Ball after getting one layer of Spikes up, which isn't that bad, I guess. So I can bring in Yanmega now. I know that with an Air Slash, I can take him down pretty easily at this point. So like I said, I'd be willing to do about anything. I actually use Bug Buzz. But I'd be willing to do about anything to get rid of his physical walls ASAP. Sacking Roserade to kill Pharaoh Seed, worth it, especially for only one layer of Spikes. So he's gonna bring out, excuse me there, he's gonna bring out his Weezing now. I misplayed here. I went for Defog right off the bat. Now, Spikes really, one layer isn't really gonna mess with my team. I should have Air Slashed. He's gonna go for Flamethrower here. I figured it wouldn't kill, it actually crits and takes me down to 4 HP, which was scary. Now, if I had thought at any point that I could 2-hit this guy with Air Slash, I would have definitely done that instead of going for Defog. Turns out, I don't know if it's a 2-hit after Black Sludge, but it would have been hella close. Either way, I don't get the flinch or anything there, and he is going to take me out with Flamethrower. Put me in a pretty bad situation, because now my special attackers are down. I don't really have a way to take this out. So I'm going to bring in Braviary instead. That's my best possible thing. I can't set up with Caracosta, he'll Will-O-Wisp me. So I'm just going to go straight for the Brave Bird, praying to get some kind of high damage roll or crit or something. Take him down pretty low, but not quite enough, which sucked. He goes for Destiny Bond. Now, I'm going to be honest, I had no idea he could learn that. And here, I had to sit here and I had to think about it long and hard. I didn't know what to do here. I was scared to switch because I knew he was probably going to be carrying Pain Split, so I end up just going for the Brave Bird to take it out. I sacked Braviary there for sure. But now that I've gotten both his physical walls out of the way, it is going to be a 3-on-4 situation here, which isn't the greatest, obviously, but I'm okay with where I'm at this point. I'm going to bring out Furfrou. He's going to bring out his Prancer, which is his Sawsbuck. turn 1 here, he actually shows Swords Dance, which scared me a little bit, but thankfully I decided to go right off the bat for Cotton Guard. Now, this Furfrou is actually, if you guys know Ramos Online, it comes from him. It's a max defense, 252 HP, 252 defense nature with Cotton Guard. Obviously, he's got a ton of defense with his ability here. He goes for a second Swords Dance there while I Toxic. I probably should have Cotton Guard again. I'm still kind of getting used to how to use Furfrou. He's a little difficult to use sometimes because his way of healing is actually rest, and he doesn't carry anything to wake himself up. So as you're gonna see, he uses a high jump jump kick, which is about half, and I am a Rocky helmet set. So off of rest, I really have no way to wake myself up. I just have to wait it out more or less. So off that jump kick, I'm definitely going to Cotton Guard again. I could return, but I definitely want to get my boost up while this thing's boosting. He's going to go for a second jump kick. That's going to do considerably less damage. You can see that that's actually a +4 jump kick to my face, and it's doing about 25%, which is crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and rest now. He's got nothing that's going to get through my Rocky helmet. I know he's either going to have to switch, or he's going to have to die. With the combination of Toxic and Rocky helmet, he's just not going to be able to kill me at any point fast enough to kill me here. So I think at this point he was just going for anything, hoping maybe like he could Horn Leech the Rocky helmet damage away. It's not doing enough though. As you can see, he healed less than Rocky helmet even did, plus the fact that he's racking up Toxic damage as well. So one more layer of, or one more thing from the poison there. He's about 1 HP. He just goes for double edge, I guess, hoping for any kind of max damage there, but not gonna work. And he's gonna go down to the recoil there. So now I'm actually I put it good here. We got rid of his physical walls. We got to a 3-on-3. I'm definitely in a winning position getting through those walls. He's gonna bring out his Jellicent. I stalled out Sleep 2 turns. I do get a free attack off here. I'm gonna go for Toxic. Obviously, Jellicent doesn't carry anything to remove his status, so Toxic is going to be a pain in his ass. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp, I guess, knowing that I was gonna wake up there, obviously. So at this point, I was kind of curious how much he was going to be doing to me with Scald, because obviously he couldn't Hex or Shadow Ball or anything else. His best attack at this point was going to be Scald. I'm going to rest just to get rid of the burn, and then I'm going to gauge how much his Scald's going to do to me, and I'm going to determine my path off of that. So here comes the Scald right now, and ends up doing about 25% or so. So actually, if I wanted to, I could let the rest run out, and then when I woke up be around, 30% HP or something, and rest again, and I can stall this guy as hard as I want, wait for Toxic to kill him. But I'm really not that guy. You guys know a lot of the time I'm not really that staller guy. I'm gonna waste off 1 turn of sleep just so I don't have to wait too long next time I come in, knowing that I'll be okay from half HP, and then I'm gonna get out of there because I do not like being this guy. Obviously, if I did it, I could pretty easily get the win here, because I could just rest. I could be rested up and then, do whatever I needed to. But instead, I'm just gonna bring out Flords. He's gonna Scald, and I know I can pretty much take him out here. I am carrying the Energy Ball. You guys know this, so I can do some pretty decent damage to him while he's not doing much, and let the Toxic pretty much take him out at this point. And then being a really good 3-on-2 situation, so Toxic slowly starting to rack up there. He's gonna be at a point where he can't really heal. He can't really afford to switch here, because if I go for Moonblast X-Cloud, it's about a 2-hit KO or so. Durant, even though he resists it, it's not gonna wall it very well. He's got really bad special defense, so unfortunately, turn 1 there, he's gonna get the Curse Body, which kind of sucks, but it doesn't really matter, because I'd rather go for Moonblast anyway, considering Durant double resist Energy Ball. And obviously, on anyone else, Moonblast is a little more powerful. So it doesn't matter much there, because after this Toxic damage, I'm definitely going to have enough damage with Moonblast to take him out. Obviously, he's at 5% HP there, so not really wanting to switch. He's just going to sit there and take it, and that's going to be Jellicent down, leaving him down to just 2 Pokemon. All his walls are down. I think I managed that pretty well, despite the fact that I had to lose a few Pokemon to get rid of both Parasite and Weezing and the other Going. So at this point, I actually forgot he had Durant. I had no idea what his Pokemon left. I have no clue. So he brings in the Not Kevin to Durant, and at this point I was terrified, because you know, Furfrou's at half HP. Caracosta's not going to wall him very well. Now, I did want to bring Furfrou into an attack already, so I brought an anti-talon like Caracosta. You're going to go for Iron Head. This does massive damage. I actually kind of thought he might have been choice banded there. I don't know if he's hustle or not. He gets 2 in a row, which is kind of whatever. And no flinch, thankfully, so I'm going to get the waterfall. This ends up being pretty big. I do almost half, and then I know I can just Aqua Jet him for, you know, a little bit more damage before I go down there. More or less a sack to get some damage on this thing, which is completely fine because I can try to rely on the Rocky Helmet from Furfrou to take him out. So I bring him in. I was really nervous here. I didn't know what I was going to be able to do with it. Turn 1, he goes for Home Claws. I guess off the damage he watched Salzbuck do there, he was kind of scared that he wasn't going to do much, which is fair enough. I mean, I think a +4 jump kick did about, did a little bit over, or a little under half there, so he's going for X Scissor, and it did too much. I misplayed. What I should have done was return. I don't know if that would have killed or not, but it would definitely put him enough for Rocky Helmet to take him out. I should have just returned, but I kind of thought I was going to be able to take it a little better than that. Unfortunately not, and he's going to kill me with X Scissor. Fortunately, though, he does go down to the Rocky Helmet there. That was really close, I know. I will take that all day long, though. It's a double down, and it leaves me in a very winnable one-on-one situation Fords against the Special Attacker X-Cloud. Again, I had no idea what he had left, so I was really nervous. But, you know, he had no special attackers outside of this X-Cloud. He had Wheezing and Jellicent, but he had no full-on special attacker. So, first turn, I get the crit special defense or special attack drop. He actually goes for Focus Blast. That ended up being a misclick, actually, but it didn't matter. Even if he boom bursted, obviously he wasn't going to one-hit me with it off a -1 special attack. It's just not going to happen. And on the next turn, I can just take him out with one final Moon Blast and make this a close as hell 1-0. Definitely the closest battle we've ever had between me and Cal. It was a great game. Now, a couple of misplays were made on both ends here. With the Duran, he actually could have secured the victory with Rock Slide, because Rock Slide doesn't take the Rocky Helmet damage, obviously it doesn't make contact. He misplayed a little bit with the Salzbuck. He could have messed around with that a little more, and I definitely made some misplays, misgauge what Roserade could do to Pharaoh Seed, Cotton Guarding on the Durant instead of just returning, you know, and other stuff of that nature, so... but it ends up being that close 1-0 battle. It was definitely a good game. He's definitely improved as a battler, and it was a really fun battle, so that's it for the battle, you guys. So if you guys enjoyed watching this battle, make sure you hit the like. I do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done as well. And if you guys haven't had a chance to check out my live stream, make sure you do so over at twitch.tv/xchrisgreatest. I stream 6 days a week. It's the best way to interact with me live or battle me if you're looking to do any of those things. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, guys. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, so I will see you guys in the next video.